Okay, morning to all of you. Good morning to all of you who are sitting here in this conference room, and good morning to all the people who are likely to watch this video on YouTube. Uh, as usual, as part of our Salesforce Sales Cloud Consultant Knowledge Series, where we have been discussing about our project executions in the past several weeks. Today, we thought we'll take a different path. We are moving away from project execution to product knowledge. So, as part of the product knowledge sharing process, we have Priyanka, a senior consultant who has got close to 10 years of experience in the IT industry and has worked on multiple Salesforce implementations. She will be sharing with us her knowledge on Salesforce, Sales Cloud, and its ecosystem, and whatever is important as a consultant for each one of us to know about. What are the different types of licenses? What are the different features of each of these licenses? Right? How, but and more specifically related to Salesforce Sales Cloud, she's going to dig deep and deep dive into the entire Sales Cloud platform and explain the basic features and what is important as a sales consultant to know when we go and face our customers. What kind of questions customers can ask, and how do we answer those questions? These are some things that she will be sharing with all of us. And if you have any questions, keep noting down. At the end of the session, I think we can ask her, and she'll be able to answer those questions. Right? Over to you, Priyanka.
Thank you, Kiran, for the introduction. So today's session will be about Sales Cloud, as Kiran mentioned. Sales Cloud and its ecosystem. Recently, Salesforce has changed this name to Agentforce Sales from Salesforce Sales Cloud. What is the agenda today? We'll be handling is what is CRM. So why a business is going to buy a CRM license? It is a big investment, right? Why they are investing? And what is Salesforce? Why they should prefer Salesforce? And what are the additions and licensing we have in Salesforce Sales Cloud, that is Agent for Sales, and its core objects, data models, security and sharing model, lead lifecycle and management, opportunity management. Why CRM? Before CRM, what was happening? Like, we can take one example, right from a SaaS product launch to its setting up a revenue engine, how it actually, the life cycle works, that we can see in next slide. And basically a SaaS products go to market journey. For that, we can take one example, which is our product HRMS. So Chandan has his HRMS product ready. Assume this is for assumption, this is the price. This is not the actual price. Okay. What the HRMS, our product which we launched, do is it has employee onboarding feature, leave management, payroll automation, performance management, analytics, everything. As an add-on, Chandan has choose what his product wants. By default, for this license model, what he'll be giving for default, and what is the add-on features he can give, and he can define his price. Pricing model can be per user per month, or per user per year, or per org per month or year, like that. And it is a SaaS product and cloud based, not on premises, and subscription model. For that, he has built a product. Now he needs to choose his target audience. He will analyze like who will buy. All the industry verticals will need HRMS, of course, because all of them will be having people that needs to be managed. And what is the company size? At least it should be around 300 people, 100 people. He has to decide based on his product. Based on this, he'll set up his marketing strategy. Okay, where to advertise it? He'll post it on LinkedIn. He'll go and have a stall in any of the tech events that is happening, and any manufacturing conference can happen. He can go and install his stall, and that is he's investing something on his marketing. No, he has to, end of the day, he has to know what is the ROI for his investment, so that he can redo his engine and keep on multiplying his revenue. So to handle all this, Excel sheets or paper, emails, WhatsApp will not be sufficient. For first 2 months he can do that, but over a period of time he definitely needs a system. That system is CRM, customer relationship management. Right from the product definition to the revenue engine. Like it's of course a subscription model, so he has to renew it monthly or annually. So how he'll be handling without a proper system. First year the customer can be with us, but next year retention risk and all will happen. No, so for that he has to need a proper sales cloud and service cloud also. Any issues he has to handle within the SLA timelines and all. This is the flow. So as we discussed, right from lead generation, he can put it on website from where the lead is generated, or LinkedIn as a source, or as a campaign as a source. And next would be I mean, qualify the leads. After generating the lead, we have to clarify. Not Priyanka will not buy HRMS. So Priyanka representing a company can buy. Like that, he has to clarify. Qualify based on every lead. That has to be systemized, no, because he'll receive 500 leads at a time. So a system for qualifying it, and how to convert it. Also, territory wise, you should allocate that lead to assign that lead to a few sales people. Whatever leads coming from Bangalore can be allocated to Saulina. Like that, he has to have a sales team who has to manage that lead life cycle. And what is the sales pipeline? Saulina as a salesperson, she has to be in a position to tell, okay, in this quarter I'll be able to close this sales. This is the pipeline. I have these many in this qualified pipeline, these many in this opportunity pipeline. Like that, she has to have the full visibility over her sales cycle. And once that lead becomes as an opportunity account, then we have to tell, we have to give them quotation. Okay, our HRMS product, if you buy for these many 300 licenses, and this is for per user, and this is the quotation you have it. And they'll negotiate. We have to provide discount for per user, or if you buy bulk, we'll have discount. Like that, we have to have something, and she should have approval life cycle. Okay, she can give 10% discount by herself. If it is going to be 15%, that needs to be approved by her manager. Like that, we should have some automations in place, and opportunity can be closed, and we can add the all the add-ons, and can be provided. Next will be renewal and growth. ARR, MRR, once they have purchased, giving this money, and next year for renewal, we have to have a automation, should send a reminder, should send a direct payment link to them, so that they'll renew. So this engine should operate itself, should be a seamless system without involvement of people. That this has to be driven. That is the need, why we need CRM for any product, be it SaaS product or manufacturing company or any company. CRM is essential to handle the sales and its revenue engine. Next is if a company, if Chandan having HRMS, he has to drive this revenue engine. He'll think of the many CRMs in the market. Why he has to choose Salesforce is our next point. Why? Because Salesforce is a leading cloud-based company, which was founded in 1999, headquartered in San Francisco, and it is the pioneer in SaaS model. Before this, there is always on-premises software built. After Salesforce, it is a cloud-based products, and mostly if you take all the companies, they'll buy Salesforce, especially Fortune 500 will all have Salesforce because of its innovative thing. If you take AI, it is a leading CRM which is having all AI-led innovations. And if you see here, they'll keep on acquiring different logos. Like in 2018, they have started Data Aroma, AI innovations, MuleSoft for integration, and Tableau they have acquired. Like that, they keep on acquiring the products to keep their product edge in innovation. And in terms of its regional standpoint, this purple is Americas. In North and South America, they have 25 billion of market share. They sell for that much. Their revenue is that. And in Europe, 8.9, about 9 billion. Asia Pacific, including India, it is 4 billion. This is their market share across region. And if you take Salesforce revenue by product, service cloud is the leading one. And next is sales, then platform. Platform, you know, right? Like it is a simple basic platform without any cloud, without any custom, standard app. And next is Salesforce customers by industry. Mostly service companies will go for Salesforce. And next is finance because of its compliance, retail, trade, transportation. These are the industries who prefer Salesforce. And this is market share. If you take market share, you can see Salesforce is leading the market. 20% of the people who are buying CRM will go for Salesforce. Then it is Microsoft uh, Dynamics, 6.3 percentage. Then Oracle, then SAP, Adobe, and remaining percentage by others. Zoho and all is other CRM, Freshworks. And next is Salesforce customers by country. Which country is having more of Salesforce users is US 61 percentage. Yeah, so this is why, this is also one of the reasons why why a leading company, leading product should opt for Salesforce. What is Salesforce? We are saying Salesforce, but what is it? How the architecture is defined in Salesforce? You can see the basic foundation, technological foundation is Salesforce platform. This platform includes all the apps we are building, all the objects we are creating, all the flows and reports, and omni-channel user interface. We can access the platform from web or mobile app or any custom portal. So various that capability, and mainly security and privacy, analytics. This is the platform which have technological foundation for the whole enterprise Salesforce. And it also has MuleSoft, using which we can integrate it to any system. REST APIs all can be integrated with this. So this is the foundation. Above this, they have trust layer. Trust layer is for compliance. In compliance with GDPR. Yeah. GDPR, HIPPA, ISO, like that, all the compliance standards, it is uh, abiding. Yeah, compliant to all the even if you take US federal regulations, it is compliant to that. That is why they prefer, all the governments prefer Salesforce. And yeah, above this trust layer, for AI trust layer, we are handling data in Salesforce, right? We'll be using our company private data. Also, we'll be integrating it with ERP, other system. So if you use all these data, you should have some policy. That policy is already there inside Salesforce. We can easily trust and go ahead with that. And zero copy. Zero copy means you can access the data from ERP, but it not store it in Salesforce. That is zero copy. RAG is argumentative, retrieval argumentative generation. Like it will take the data based on this AI capability, RAG is. And data cloud, where it has a unified data about a profile inside it. It is data cloud. On top of it, it has all the business value apps. These are standard apps like sales apps, sales cloud app, service cloud app. It is all built by them to have business value. If you want to build anything out of it, like we are building a project management tool, that can be built on top of this platform only. Another app, custom app by us. This is all inbuilt by Salesforce, and we can also build on top of platform. And on top of it, they are having this Agentforce recently built, where they are using all these technological foundation and data foundation, business value. On top of it, they can build agent with all this information. They can automate. Okay, if it is a sales agent, Saulina is a sales agent, sales representative for HRMS. So that is the case. Then we can have agent as, a sales agent as a assistant for Saulina, and instead of Saulina, it will do all the redundant work, like what is her next best action to do in terms of this lead, and which lead or which opportunity she should prioritize, so that it will get cracked more easily based upon the history of the data cloud, which is stored in the data cloud. So for that purpose, they have Agentforce. And core pillars of Salesforce is Sales Cloud, Service Cloud, Revenue Cloud to handle the RLM, CPQ contracts, They have Revenue Cloud. It will be directly integrated to ERP, kind of, it is ERP kind of system also. And what is the marketing platform integration, security compliance? These are the core pillars of Salesforce. And okay, first we have a product, then we have decided to go for CRM, and we have chosen Salesforce as a CRM. Now we'll evaluate what are the additions and licensing we have in Salesforce, so that we'll choose what is the optimized solution, what price based upon our requirement, what capabilities is needed from Salesforce. We'll decide based upon this additions and licenses. If you take Sales Cloud, they have five different suites for it. First is Starter Pack, Pro Suite, and next is Enterprise, Unlimited, and Einstein 1. Mostly we'll work with enterprise kind of customer, where we can go for integrations and all. APIs are available from enterprise only. Before this, they don't have APIs. And yeah, you can have this slide, whichever is included. Here are the features. Based on the business requirement, they will choose which features are needed. Based upon this, they'll choose which license they should go for. They can choose the optimized license. Okay, for my business, enterprise is enough. I don't have to go for unlimited. Like that, they'll decide and choose the license and the editions. And these are the licenses types. If you go to Salesforce or company information, there you'll see what are the licenses. No, there these must be the listed licenses. Salesforce full CRM. If you take full CRM in the architecture, you'll have business value apps and all. If it is platform, you'll have only the feature. On top of it, you have to build the custom apps. This is a Salesforce platform, and chatter free external. This is free. Whenever you buy something, it will come for free. Don't have to pay for it. If you want platform, you have to go for $25 per user per month. This Salesforce full CRM only, you are having that edition. Previous screen we have seen, no? That will be part of this first portion. And community partner portal, Einstein one sales user. And what are the paid add-ons they have? You can see, like if they are buying RLM, they'll have to give extra amount on top of the licenses they are getting. These are add-ons. And next is what are the pre-sales decision framework. Few important catch are given here. If they are asking for integration and if they are asking for a Pro Suite, then it is a conflict in requirement. So they have to go for Enterprise Plus only. These are few points I have given. You can watch it later also. And next is additions, technical limitations and restrictions. We often hear this multi-tenant feature. Salesforce is a multi-tenant. It's like we are staying in an apartment. In one apartment, there are many flats. One flat cannot consume all the water, all the gas, everything. So they'll have restriction. One house has to consume this amount of only. That is the restrictions and limitations. So if you are having one license, one org, then you should consume this many custom fields only. For starter pack, you can consume 25 fields, 100 fields, like that. For every features, they have a set of limitations. This you should keep in mind as a consultant while you're talking to the customer. They can't go ahead building a number of things. They have this based on this limitation. I mean, they can talk to the AEs and increase the limitations also. But we have to keep this in mind before that. And what are the core objects and data model for Sales Cloud? As we discussed, you would already know what is it. So right from campaign, if we are going for any event, having a stall for our HRMS product, that is campaign, we'll create that record. Whoever attending that campaign will be recorded as campaign member to that. And that campaign member can be lead or contact. And when they are buying, if it is a closed one, then you will contribute that closed one amount revenue to that campaign. That's how you will be calculating the ROI for each campaign. We are spending this, what is the opportunity you have won? And that is campaign, that will go to lead. Lead will have the action cadence. As soon as they have attended, after the event tomorrow we'll come and we can set up a cadence. this is the first message. Day one, you have to send, hi everyone, thanks for attending our event yesterday, like that one WhatsApp message. After day three, you can send a LinkedIn request. Day 7, you can call them and greet and ask for any new scope they have. Like that, you can set up a cadence, how you are approaching your nurturing your lead. And once they turn over, then we'll convert them as account, contact, and opportunity. This lead is converted as account, contact, and opportunity. Okay, and opportunity, you should in Sales Cloud, 80% of all the works is revolving around this hub object, that is opportunity. With the opportunity only, you will be having this opportunity line item. That line item will refer to all the whatever the products they want. For example, for HRMS, if you want this opportunity, then you will create for this number of licenses, this is the expected revenue, this is the expected close date opportunity. If it is for manufacturing customer, you should buy a product, and whatever the accessories related for that, you will add as a opportunity line item. So these are given, and what is the product price book and quotation you have to send. That is very important in terms of Sales Cloud. And what are the quote line item, opportunity line item, and based upon the close date of the opportunity, you will have this forecasting line item also. In which stage it is, and whether it will be turned or not. A business estimation of your foreseeing that forecast. And opportunity team member. If you take, for example, the people who are going to buy the HRMS will be a company. We can take LLR as one lead who are going to buy our HRMS product. In that case, it is not one contact. No, HR will be one decision maker. Their CXO, their HR head, someone can be different opportunity members. All of them are needed to take the decision to buy our HRMS. So you should be able to add them as contact opportunity member, so that you will nurture all of them together. This is standard objects for quick reference. It is like a cheat sheet. You can refer it later also. Whatever we discussed is here. And next is security and sharing model. I think we are not running out of time. Yeah.
For only one line item, one object you can take.
Yeah. So we can have our HRMS and LLR as a lead. LLR lead, and first is they are new. Lead, their status is new, and lead sources. There can be different types of sources. This can be verbal pitching. We have gone and told them like we have this product, or they can refer our LinkedIn, our website, or the event. Like that, we can mention lead source and what is the rating. Warm, cold, and key relationships. This lead relationship is it has a conversion relationship. Lead can be converted into account and contact, optionally into opportunity also. And consultant notes. As a consultant, you should know that one active assignment rule per hour, Einstein scoring available. Einstein scoring, what it will do is, based on the history that we have in data cloud, it will assume, based upon the details we mentioned in the lead, it will predict and will show what is the probability that this lead will potentially turn into a opportunity and revenue. Based on the data cloud data, Einstein will predict it. So that is capability of lead. And obviously lead has, as soon as we are creating that lead, based upon the region of the LLR is Bangalore. So whoever handling the Bangalore territory, that lead will be assigned to that salesperson. Likewise, we can handle the territory and all based on different criteria. And next is account. Account is what is their industry type, name of the, okay, when it is lead will be like HR of this company, the name of the HR and for this company, like that. Once you convert it as account, then account will be the company name, contact will be that HR name, and name, type of the industry, what is their annual revenue. Based on all these criteria, you will decide whether they are the qualified lead or not. And parent lookup hierarchy, this have a lookup relationship. Once you delete account also, contact will still be there, not a master detail relationship. And contact is a standard object again, and it will be related to one account. And what is the title, designation of that contact, and their phone number, details. And one contact, one account will have multiple contacts, HR and their CXOs, heads and all. And shared contacts, no account exists, but limiting reporting. Actually, in few cases, one contact will be attributed to multiple accounts also. That can also happen. And opportunity is, what is the potential? If you think that lead will have a potential, is having potential to convert, then you will convert it into opportunity, and that is primary key fields in that opportunity object is what is their opportunity value, 1 year's revenue will put, and what is the close date, what is the current stage of that opportunity. Based on the stage, you will define what is the probability for its conversion, like that. And opportunity line item, or if the product is like, if you are going to place multiple products, then you will choose for opportunity line item, otherwise you will opt out. And next is what products you are selling, what is the product pricings. If you take a product, manufacturing company, you can assume, and they'll be buying, they'll be selling that product for a different price in India and different price for other international nations. So you'll have multiple price books based on this region, based on the criteria, discount, special pricing, schemes they can run. Everything can be handled, multiple industries requirement can be handled in Sales Cloud. And what is the, we have quote as an object. At one point in time, we'll have one active quote linked to an opportunity, but we can generate multiple quotes also. And contract, once a contract is confirmed, we'll not be able to edit it, because contract will attribute to the revenue, recurring revenues, like, right? So once a contract is made active, automatically it will create a pricing collections thing for next year, next 5 years it will create. If the contract is for next 5 years, then it will create that collections, payment collections for next 5 years. So we'll not be able to edit contracts. These are the basic information we need to know as a consultants while approaching that. And we have a task and event, that is polymorphic, that can be linked to any, like, that can be linked to any object. Security and sharing model. This has 4 layers. Right from whether as a user you'll be able to log into that org or not. Right from that to whether I have access to that particular record or not. We'll be defining that sharing and security model based on that. So as said, these are the 4 layers. First is organization level. Whether I can log into it or not with password, and password will have a policy, minimum length, maximum length. This all can be configured inside Salesforce. And login hours. In this working hours only, I'll be able to log in and see an trusted IP inside office location, office premises only I can log in. And multi-factor authentication, which is mandatory in Salesforce. I can use Salesforce authenticator and login. Session settings. What are the session timeouts, lock on idle, concurrent session limits, everything can be configured in Salesforce based on the company's requirement. So while gathering the requirement with the client, we should also state this and get inputs based on this, whether you want to activate it or not. And if so, what are the timings, everything we have to ask and configure it. Part 1. And next is the object level. We'll have different profiles, right? Based on the profiles, we can restrict which object they want to view. Whether we have to provide view access or edit access or no access to that profile, that we have to define object level. And next is record level, field level. So field level is as per field. So within an object, the user can access which fields can they see. If you take if we'll take a HRMS as an example only, and there is a few salesperson, Saulina as a salesperson, she has sold that opportunity. She has sold that product. So what will be the contribution? Based on her contribution, she'll be having commission, no? So for that, it will be added to her salary. That details and all should be specific to her only. Other people, other sales people should not be able to view that. Like that, we can restrict the field level restrictions can be put like that. And record level, whatever opportunities created by me as a user, that can be there in the, that I can view, but I can't see Saulina's record, opportunity record, right? Like that, we have to restrict it record wise also. But whereas my manager and Saulina's manager can see our records, same my manager's record I should not be able to see. Like that, we have to restrict it record wise. That is the capability. Like this all are already there inside Salesforce. We have to make sure we have to configure and adjust it based on the client's requirement. And yeah, whatever we have seen. First one is we have this OWD, right? Organization wide default. That is the baseline. Basic restrictions we are putting it for the records to any user in that org. First is that can be a private one. This object can be a private. For example, opportunity is private. Yeah, whoever is creating, they will be able to see it. And next, it is public, but read only. Not anyone can go and edit it. Like the account object is a private, read only. Anyone, any salesperson can view that account is there, but they will not be able to go and edit it. Second is public read write. That is there public, but anyone can go and edit that object. Next is controlled by parent. If you take opportunity line item, that is controlled by parent fully. Inherits the privacy of the parent object. And most enterprise orgs opportunity equal to private, account is public read only. We can go a deep dive into security and privacy, but it will take quite a lot of time. And next is lead life cycle and management. So what do you think is the lead life cycle? We have already seen that. What are the, this lead stages can be defined based on the company's input. There is no standard business rules like this is how you should run your company, this is how you should run your product. It can be a business requirement. We have to tell the capabilities of the Salesforce and ask them what you need as a stages to configure. Like that, we can ask and can set up the stage for the leads. And lead conversion creates, whenever we are converting the lead, that will give us account contact opportunity. And in lead, you will go for assignment rules. Based on different criteria, you will assign that lead to this particular salesperson. Instead of putting it in a queue and anyone coming and picking up the lead from the queue, we are assigning it so that it will be a targeted one. And duplicate records. So it will obviously happen whenever there is data. One primary problem is duplication of it. How to control it? In what matching rules, duplication rules will control that. For example, if there is a same contact number, you should not save it. Before that, you should say we already have a lead record with the same contact number. Are you sure you want to save it? Like that, it will ask and then save. And lead scoring. Rank the lead by conversion likelihood. This is that automation from prediction by Einstein, that is lead scoring. And next is account and contact architecture. If you take B2C, then B2C means business to customer. If you are selling that to individual, for example, if you are selling a product to Priyanka, I don't have account, I don't have company name. It is me who's both company and the contact. So that is a person account. We call that it as a person account. If it is a B2B sales, business to business sales, then you will be selling it to a company. That company will have multiple contacts. So that is the two differences you should know when it comes to account and contact architecture. And we have this third party enrichment tools. If you take LLR as your lead, then you should have all the data related to them, right? From where you will take that data. For that we have some tools like Zoom in, Done, Clearbit. Even LinkedIn have a premium service where if you link that LinkedIn to our Salesforce org, it will automatically fetch that company's that contacts data from LinkedIn or from Google, that public forum. It will take and enrich our data inside Salesforce. So with that information, we can take decisive call about that opportunity. And next is opportunity management. Opportunity management, we have already seen again, like based on their business, they'll give us different opportunity stages. Prospecting, qualification, need analysis. Here you can see every stage have a probability percentage. If that particular opportunity is in this negotiation stage, that means 75% of the chances are there that this opportunity will get converted to closed one. Likewise, we'll decide closed one, then 100%. If it is lost, 0%, it will not come. So the system itself will, this is all configurable. They can tell us to change it to 50 from 60, like that we can change. And based on this, they'll be defining the forecast model. Before forecast model, these are the key fields for opportunity. Okay, while creating the opportunity, these should be the mandatory fields. What is the amount that opportunity will bring in? What is the stage it is in? Forecast category, and what is the account related to that opportunity? Close date, probability, next step, who's the owner, who's owning that opportunity. These are the key fields in opportunity. This is the forecast model. Okay, this is again opportunity. You will often hear funnel when it comes to sales team, no? This is the funnel. The funnel is based on the opportunities, different stages. So while starting the prospecting, you will have some 1,000 opportunities in the funnel. When it is every stage, few of the opportunities will go off. Finally, if it comes to closed one, out of 1,000, you will have 100 opportunity. That is what we call it as funnel opportunity. And next is collaborative forecasting. So we'll combine different opportunity stages for the sake of forecasting. So if it is in pipeline, best case whether it will get converted or not. They have given commitment. Commitment will be of see, here you can see. If it is in qualification, that means it is in pipeline. If it is in need analysis and proposal, this can be considered as a best case. Best case, it will get sold. And if it is in negotiation, they have given some commitment. So probability of it getting converted is more. That is how I as a salesperson will project it to my manager. That we are systemizing. And if it is closed one, that is closed. If it is lost or prospecting, we are omitting it from the calculating the forecast. So yeah. So that's it for today. I hope I have made it on time. Any points you want to?
Any questions? One more. One more thing.
Yeah, that's all. Okay.
One question I have.
Yeah.
It's for all other people. The platform license and enterprise license is a different thing. You can just put some information on that. 13 slides.
Okay. So platform license means you are buying this technological foundation only. This is for $25 per user per month. They'll give discount also. On top of it, you can build any custom product. If you buy this enterprise and all, enterprise is one of the editions in these customer 360 apps. You can buy any apps in different editions. One of the editions is enterprise edition. So platform is this, and this different clouds, different edition is this part. This you can . This you can see. So this is that customer 360's sales cloud. Inside sales cloud you have different editions. One of that is enterprise edition. Okay.
Any other questions?
I always have the same doubt.
Yeah. If there are no questions, then you have not understood anything.
Or they would have understood everything.
Understood everything. So which should I consider? Only Chandrapal did not understand. Everybody else understood everything. Okay. Okay, thank you, Priyanka. I think that was quite detailed presentation. Uh, I think there are a couple of slides which are very, very important for all sales consultants to know. One is this slide. You should know most of our customers go for enterprise. What are the features in enterprise? Particularly, how many objects are there? Can you remote? This slide is also very, very important. You will have to know what is the data storage at an org level, what is the data storage per user a customer gets when he buys an enterprise license. For example, data storage, he gets 1 GB at the org level and 20 MB per user. That means if he has got 100 users, 100 into 20 MB, he will get data storage plus 1 GB by default at the org level, right? So this is one area where you will hit limitations when you are doing an implementation at a customer's place. The second is file storage. If you see file storage, again at an enterprise, he gets 10 GB at the org level and 2 GB per user. So again 100 users, 100 into 2, 200 GB of file storage and 10 GB at the org level. So 200 plus 10, 210 GB at he will get for file storage. These are the two things where many times customers hit the limit and then they will start panicking. For example, when you're doing data migration, customer might have 30 years of data with him. What is the point in migrating the 30 years of legacy data into the system and running into storage issues? So you should guide the customer in such areas. Do you want 20 years or last 5 years is sufficient for you? No, obviously you're going to work on the last 5 years data than on the last 20 years data. The 20 years data is not going to help you in any other way. So such depending on the data size that they currently have, we should guide them. The other important thing is number of objects. If you see enterprise, 500 objects are there. 500 objects are plenty, more than enough. But then there are some orgs, some companies who will ask for too many things, fields, particularly at the field level, they'll ask for too many requirements and then you'll again hit the limitation there. I think these are the few things that you must remember and must know first of all. And then guide the customers accordingly so that we don't hit those limits. And then because Salesforce will be happy. And because the moment the customer hits the limit, he has to buy additional storage, additional fields, he has to buy for them, right? Which is again investment for the customer. Customers might be reluctant. Then they'll tell you, why did you not tell me in the beginning itself? So I think it's very important. The other important thing is what she touched upon is on the security layer. I think we should have a template as consultants. Each one of you should have a template. What are the organization level security layers at the object level? What is the model, field level, and record level? This detailed template should be there so that during the BRG, she mentioned it very aptly. During the BRG itself, you capture these details. This details, your object level details, record level, field level, are explained to the customer in the beginning itself, and then take the requirements so that you don't hit any roadblocks during the implementation and then wait for those details. Okay, then the customer says, no, you change that, all those things. So I think this is again important thing. I think otherwise, I think it was a very well covered presentation. Thank you, Priyanka, for, I know it definitely must have involved a lot of research from you to come up with this presentation. I hope all of you really enjoyed it and learned many things. This will be available on the cloud and I think on our shared file, and video will also be there on our YouTube. You can always refer this whenever you are stuck as you move forward. We will continue this series. Next week, probably we'll look at Service Cloud. And part 2 of this is there. This is part 1 of the Sales Cloud presentation. There's part 2, which we will cover next week, right? And my request is again, I want that team to be a little more proactive. Ask questions. Note down as each slide is discussed. Note down some points so that you will know there will be something to ask. I'm sure there is something to ask. We are missing it. Don't do that. I think it makes the session more interactive and more interesting. So questions must be asked. Okay. Thank you very much, all of you. And yeah, one last thing is uh, this should have come first. Nevertheless, Salesforce forward-looking statement is something very important because we are talking about certain Salesforce-related details like the licenses, the costing of the licenses. So these are all as per whatever is available on the social media, which is available to everybody. We have captured this data from there. So there is a forward-looking statement that Salesforce issues. I think all of you need to refer to that statement if you have any doubts on whatever data that has been shared here, particularly in reference to Salesforce, their performance globally, revenues globally, the prices, the different types of licenses, their features, all these things are based on certain assumptions that are there given to us by Salesforce, and the Salesforce forward-looking statement is something that one can read through if you have any further clarifications.